Hi there, my name's Nev and we're about to code our pseudocode in JavaScript. I'm going to use the Visual Studio editor, but I'm going to, whoops, I just started that, I'll do it again in a minute. But I'm also going to view it in Dreamweaver. You can see here some code which is a bit further progressed. It's got some form detail in there. I've also got some here in Visual Studio with some form detail. It's an editor similar to JavaScript. If I type here, put in a page break, then it's also going to type over here in my code window. All right, so let's go Control Z, and Control Z again. Oh, let's go back to our initial blank page that we've got. Now, if I were to, I can put my JavaScript section in this HTML page in the header or in the footer. I'm going to put it in the body, in the header of the body. And the beauty of Visual Studio is that it helps me finish my code. For me, my syntax is terrible, so it's going to pick up on the errors. There will be plenty of errors. All right, I want a variable for user choice. And that's going to be, let me just come and sneak across a little more. Right over here. Give me a bit more space. Now, if I were to do a prompt, so I can, in Visual Studio, I can declare and set the initial value in the same line. So prompt and bracket, it automatically puts the closing bracket in for me. Do you want rock, paper, or scissors? Okay, I need to have a comma. Can't leave it without that. Here. All right. The answer to that will be our variable for user choice. We're also going to need a variable for computer choice. You'll notice I'm using a camel case. Initially, I'm going to make this variable error. Again, did you see that second inverted comma come up the minute I chose the first? So my next variable is going to be my random number. And what I can do with this is make it equal to a JavaScript function. If I start typing MATH, I can see that there is a JavaScript function. If I hit tab now and put in the dot, we'll get the arguments for this JavaScript function. And I want math.random. There it is. What have I done? Random. And again, tab. Because it's a function, I need brackets. And that's the end of my line. So by the way, I forgot to put colons here and here. All right. Now, after I've done that, let me have a look at what number it is chosen. So if I go document dot show document dot write, and let's just say random number space, and then I need to add the RA, and see how it comes up again. I have to just go tab, which is what we need, and I might just put a break on the end of this line. It's a plus. See the little curly bracket, the little wiggly line. It's not happy. Syntax under the curly bracket. Let's keep going. I want again just a break, and well, whoops, typing. Here we go. Now my little wiggly line is gone, so it looks happy. So at the moment, if I were to run that, it should just give me, in fact, let's open Google Chrome and run it. I can also, it'll show here in the right hand panel. In a later video, so I want rock, okay, and there's my random number. Alright, so I'll throw that over the side here for when we need it. Alright, now I'm getting confused. Alright, we have now got a random number. What we need now is a series of if statements. So if my random number and tab my random number. Oh, sorry, I need a bracket. Immediately I can see that it's not happy. If bracket random number and is equal to, no, let's say is less than 1/3, which is 0.3333. I'm going to write 0.34. I've left the 0. It would still work without the 0, but I'll put that in. If the random number is less than that, and curly bracket, and again it's giving me the close of the curly bracket. It's already indenting, so it's doing a lot of the neatness work for me. Now I want my computer choice, and again it's bringing up the variable which I've already declared. Computer choice is going to equal rock. Okay, let's go down to another. Let's do an else if. Else if random number is less than 0.67. I'm going to write 0.67, and again curly bracket, enter, and in fact I might just copy that line there. In fact I might copy the whole thing. One more, copy, and throw that in here. And what have I got? So now I want this one to be paper, and this time the last one will be just else, and I don't have to quote anything here, because if it's not less than 2/3 and we know that it's got to be less than 1, then it must be copy, scissors. Right, delete. Now again I've got a little syntax error here telling me I've got too many curly brackets, and we should be okay. If I highlight that one, it should tell me the matching one. What I might do is make this full screen for a minute so we can see it on single lines. We've got if statement with that end. We've then got else if with another end, and we've then got another else with that end. Now what I can do here is check that we are actually getting the computer choice. Computer choice is equal to computer choice plus break. Let's run it and see what happens. I'm just going to Control S, save, and go back to my Google page and refresh. And I want scissors, and the computer choice is also scissors. So what I probably should have is a message here for what the user choice is, and then we can remember what we've typed. Okay, so let's run that, Control S, and refresh, rock, it tells me that the user choice is scissors. How did it get that? And the computer choice is scissors. Well, that's interesting. The random number 0.8 would give us a computer choice of scissors, but our user choice should have been what I typed in. Let's try that again. Rock. Okay. And user choice is rock. Computer choice is rock. This is left less than 0.33. Let's test it one more time. And paper. And enter. User choice is paper. And computer choice is paper. That's greater than 0.33. I just need to test it one more time. Again. User choice is rock. There's something funny going on here. Computer choice is rock. There's something funny. I'll have to analyze this code, but that's a start. And we'll have a look at a later video and we'll finish this off.